Hey, this is Jeff Karras, your behavior guy. I'm back, so I hope that everybody had a great holiday and a happy new year. I've taken some time off from posting videos because it's important to spend time with the family. And now I'm back because I want to keep talking about some different strategies that can really help us with our children and our students. So today I want to talk about something called the planned discussion. So this is something that I'm sure we've all done many times, but now we can put a name to it and use it as an intervention strategy. So a planned discussion, I just learned this at a training that this is what this is called, is a really intentional talk with a child or student about some specific concerns you need to address. So when I just had a planned discussion with a student, I sat down with the teachers, the student, everybody who works with that child, and we said, hey, there's some things we noticed that we need to talk about that are concerns, that's a problem. What do you think we need to talk about? And we let that student talk to us and tell us some things they thought they were struggling with. So that student let us know, well, I'm having a really hard time doing the work and taking feedback, like listening to people trying to help me. So I said, okay, well, why do you think that is? So the student then shares, that's hard for me because I feel like I put a lot of effort into it and I'm not doing it right when you give me feedback. So then we kind of knew what angle to take in that discussion. So we let them kind of lead and tell some things that they felt were issues, and it gave us a little bit of insight so we can move into the things we really wanted to talk about. So we said, yes, that's one of the things we see, but we also see this going on. We need to fix that. So let's talk about what we need to do and what is our goal. So we looked at our big picture and said, this is where we need to get to. How can we get there? Let's talk about some steps that we can take. So what are some things that we can do as the adults? What are some things that you can do as the child or the student involved in this? And then what are some things that we need to check and keep tabs on so we can make sure we're making progress? So we came up with a plan, and we really sat down and said, here's what we're going to do as adults. We wrote it down. What are you going to do as a student? Let's make some goals. And then that way we're going to write our goals down so we can come back and meet and track our progress on those goals to see if we're reaching that big picture, what we want to happen in this. That planned discussion of asking some very specific questions, listening to the answers and letting the student feel a part of that and the child feel a part of that really led us to some great results, because we held ourselves accountable to do the things we needed, but we also held the student accountable and gave them a piece of that conversation. So try out a planned discussion. It's a great strategy. And I look forward to talking to you guys some more and sharing some more intervention strategies. This is Jeff Karras, your behavior guy. I'll see you later.